What up, y'all? The week, what it do? Welcome back to the wheat field, y'all. Welcome to you. If you new, hey, cover up the crown, protect us, protect us, protect us. We just need to tighten this hat up a little bit, protect our crown, protect us from every enemy known and unknown, seen and unseen. Something about tightening this hat. It feels loose. Um, Thank you. Calling in on a positive energy for clarity. Peace and clarity is what I'm getting. I'm definitely getting a lot of energy swirling. It's almost like vultures, is what I'm picking up. We've been picking up a lot of like energy vampires, and when I say this shit is rampant, it is rampant. Shit's rampant. Stealing, copying, impersonating, right? It's like, how do you protect yourself? And we were almost getting like even places like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. It's got to be a way for them to protect content creators, especially if you have partnerships. Like you can, if you find that your content is being stolen or copied, what is it that you can do to show and prove that you are the originator, you are the creator, and protect your intellectual property? It's something like with propriety or something like that I'm getting. Shout out to Cosmic Messenger. She posted something today that was like, wow. And the person that she posted about, because it seems like she's discovered that somebody is copying her content. And y'all know all the time we read, we find, mention especially about readers, like getting their content stolen. Because it's so easy for somebody to come in and steal your audio, right? And just lay it or take a bits and pieces of your message and portray it as their own. Now, many of us, I know I would say for us, we do get like inspired by other readers. We listen to messages because we support other readers, whatever. Um, and the person that Cosmic posted about, I used to support that person. Like they came around our channel a couple of times. We had conversation over email, and then they even made like a little montage. Hey, hey, hey! Thank you so much for tapping in. We talking about stolen content, stolen property, and how the shit is so rampant. Like it's definitely a heavy saturation of people having things stolen from them, whether it's from content creation to property to money to inheritances, life insurances, just credit and success on the job. It's like the practice of theft, which to me relates to the war on truth, right? It's so heavy in the plane. It's like it's very difficult to pick up energy that does not include somebody stealing something, right? And we were talking about like a lot of content creators who are on these platforms having they reading stolen or their you know creations stolen, right? And there's really not a lot you can do about it. Once you become aware of it, you can actually report the channel. But these platforms are not doing nothing about it, right? It's like you almost have no rights. And so this is not a new topic. But what's bringing it up is, like I was saying, is that one of the homies, the beloved week Cosmic Messenger, posted that her content was being stolen. And she actually was able to find a person that was stealing some of her shit. Like, I mean, down to portraits and positions. I was like, wow. And the crazy part is that particular individual used to come around here. Like we used to like even not necessarily collaborate, but like feed off each other. Like, oh, you picked up this or I picked up that. You know what I mean? And kind of go back and forth. And even when we hit to like 3,000 subscribers, they made a little, thing. And like I was saying, we get inspired by each other's stuff, and you might pick up on something like, oh shit, I had a feeling about that. And then we would shout each other out, as you should, So y'all hear me all the time. I shout out Clarity Empress. I'll shout out Cosmic, whether it's Empress T, whether it was Peppermint Tarot, whoever it is that, I got that inspirational hit, like boom, like spirit would hit me, like this is like listen to this. And then I would shout them out and then say what spirit tell us to say, right? It may be a principle or something in it, and spirit is bringing a message on it. It don't necessarily even have to be what they were reading, but I could be getting something totally different. So you always give credit where credit is due. If you don't, then that's stealing. That's plagiarism. We learn that shit in school. When you be writing papers and shit, you always cite your source. And there's a lot of people that just don't do that. Orbs is here. So I don't know if somebody has been seeing the presence of orbs. You know what I mean? Some people may even try to fake that shit. You know what I mean? It's like I went around somebody channel. When I say the shit looked like they had a strobe light going on in the background, it's like, what the hell is this? Like, but this is like a space where you have to really be careful about fakes, and it's giving me like fake readers and fake channelers and fake prophets and all that shit. Just like irritates my spirit. Because if you have a spiritual gift, then you don't need to do all of that extra. Like the spirit will come in, it will make itself known, it will make itself present. We always kind of give people the advice. If you don't see a person pull their cards, if the cards that are coming out does not match the message that they are channeling, then question that. I'm just saying. A lot of people watch tarot just to hear what they want to hear. And I'm going to just be real with it. It's going to be like one of these messages today. So if y'all don't want to, hear the truth and you're not into it, then it's probably not going to be your message. It's not going to be for the vast majority, because we healing. And unfortunately, again, it's a campaign against truth. People just want to hear what they're comfortable with and not really what's going to help them grow, beloved. And that's the difference, right? So it's a lot of people that steal. It's a lot of people that impersonate. It's a lot of people that project, that wear masks. You know what I mean? They not ready to face themselves. They not ready to do the shadow work. They not really to step into their own truth and their own authenticity, which means that then they can show up as their best self, which means there's no need to steal. Like, I don't have to steal nobody's shit, but I understand that people steal from us, beloved, because they just feel like they have to. Yeah. I'm giving your frequency is beyond this world. So somebody definitely has. Like, you could have the real. Again, don't watch, in my opinion, you can do what you want to do. Watch who you want to watch. But I don't watch nobody that I don't see them pull their cards. That what they're channeling, the cards are not supporting. You know what I mean? Like, the spirit should make itself known. Yellow is here. Sunshine, energy, transmutation. It's giving solar plexus. It's giving exposure. It's also giving me I'm seeing the sun card, and I'm seeing an enlightened child, right? So whoever this person is definitely has a true spiritual gift, right? Not somebody that's just gonna sit there and make up some shit and sound good. They're not gonna be somebody that goes down to lower channels and pick up on tidbits and then create their own false message from it. This is somebody that truly has a gift, and the things around them will show itself to be approved. You will see true orbs, like not nothing that look like no strobe light energy. It could look like some of the shit y'all see around here. It could come through as a haze, looking like an apparition. It could look, you'll see it come in out of nowhere and travel somewhere. Like, it's a difference, right? And it takes like people to really hone in on those details to make sure that you're listening to somebody that's truly gifted, that's operating on a frequency that allows them to tap into other dimensions, timelines, and really get those messages. I'm picking up clear audience. Whoever this person is, like us, you have a strong solar plexus, and I'm getting your enlightenment. You could be really drawn to the color yellow, or yellow could be calling you to wear it. Yeah, you are something new. A breath of fresh air. You're not like this fake, gimmicky, just, say a whole bunch of shit in order to attract an audience. No. This is about something new, something fresh, something real, something organic, something original, something that is like what people need, like a breath of fresh air. Like coming up out of that stale, funky shit and be able to breathe, beloved, is what I'm getting. Ambrosia, a sweet salad, something very, very different. Again, um, it's giving me sensitive and like something that people would have to have a taste for, right? You have to have a certain palate for whoever this person is. They not somebody again that's just looking to appeal to masses. No, this is something different. This, yeah, spider. Spider energy. I'm hearing weaving a web. Catching karmics, those who be on that bullshit, stealing. I'm hearing reading their ass for filth, beloved, right? Yeah, it's definitely a web here. Charlotte's Web. I ain't picking up like Charlotte's Fate, but I'm getting you web weaves, beloved. Circle of life. Shit finna gonna come back full circle. And I don't know how like a bunch of people can get together, like, because the community of readers and messengers and psychics is pretty big. So like, how do they come together to say, we need protection to keep your content from being stolen? Because it is a lot of people that can generate a large audience by through theft, right? And they get paid off of that. And then you trying to figure out like, how do you grow? Or whatever the case may be. Why is my channel keep getting reported? Your shit being reported by the person that's stealing from you. That shit is crazy. Hey, beloved. Right? And I am picking up you being a beloved one, an enlightened one. Right? Your solar plexus is like, I'm getting highly activated. And the crazy thing about it, you being the energy that I'm picking up, if your solar plexus is so like that, anything that anybody do to you is given, like you will be able to transmute that energy and grow anyway. Yeah, because you the truth out here. I'm talking about truth, truth, truth. You know what I mean? So everything is going to come back full circle because you are the truth. This. Yeah, see, triumph. It's given like you're going to win in the end because you stand on truth. And it's given like, okay, so all these platforms, they have a record of when you upload your content, which is the reason why we go live. Beloved, we do some where we like record the live and then we'll post it and make it public at a certain time. That really didn't work out. So at this time, I don't know what happened. But we might continue to try it. Hey, Cosmic, look! Ha! Thank you for tapping in. Talking about your post, content being stolen. This shit is fucking rampant. Do you know, look, I gave the whole backstory. I know that person that you posted virtually. Because they used to come around this channel about maybe 2 years ago or something like that. Yeah. We had plenty of conversation. When we hit 3K subscribers, they made a little tribute. I could repost it to the community page. Yeah. They would get inspiration. We would get inspiration from them. And we would shout each other out. This is where it came from. Giving each other credit where credit is due. Now, if they doing what they doing, what you posted to you, that's bullshit. I remember them restarting their channels. Before, we were running neck and neck in terms of subscribership. Now look at the difference. Same time frame. Something is going on with that. I'm not calling nobody name. I'm just saying we know that we see triumph and concord here. And I got that you are the fucking truth. That shit is gonna come back full circle. But what I don't like is these platforms that have us, we in partnerships and, for your content. Why in the fuck blocked? I got blocked too. Sure did. Sure did. Because you know, I support other readers. Empress T, Clarity Empress, Michelle at Life Mantra Tarot, Veronica Gray at Aya Inspired Tarot. I go, I support, I always show love the same way I show love to you, beloved. Like we do that. It's a community, and you can feel real, recognize real. Michelle from Life Mantra Tarot, the first thing that caught me about her video is when that card did the same way it happened to me, that shit moved by itself. I said, oh yeah, the spirit is present with her. The spirit is present. And I even called it out to her and left it in her comments. Look at the timestamp on your video and watch your card move by itself. That energy is in the room. Yes, yes. Look. And then all of a sudden, I will go and visit the lives and stop by and make comments and stuff like that. We would conversate all the time. All of a sudden, I was blocked. All of a sudden, I was blocked. I was like, damn, that shit weird. That's hella weird. But I just let it go. Because it's like, we live tea, Tears and We Tarot show. Whatever the Most High God is going to do with this space is what the Most High God is going to do. It's already done. We already victorious. We already a conqueror. Right? So I'm not concerned about what anybody else is doing. But at the end of the day, it's like there should be a way for our content to be protected. We are in partnerships with these platforms, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and for you to not be able to track that this is a person's original upload, like I did this live, and you come back and somebody else is copying my whole fuck message, we should be able to do something about that. See, told you, spirit gonna do what it's supposed to do anyway. Yeah, say something. Say something. Call that shit out. And you know, as many times as we say, like, people content being stolen, I posted, you know, one about Miss Saving Grace, Miss Heaven at Saving Grace 999 Tarot. You know how much fucking heat I got from people on a short where I was in here, like, somebody is stealing your content. They on another platform, they reposting, either they're doing something with the audio or they are commenting on what you're saying. It's some sort of something mixed. Tagged her to it. Well, actually, I went and heard her message and I was like, oh shit, she just posted that somebody on TikTok stealing her content. I just did a reading like this. Came back, found a reading, made a clip. You know, I get so many people talking about something you're not saying. Dude, look, read it. It says I'm tagging Miss Heaven to say, I just read this. Yeah, it's like you gotta have ears to look. Another chance. Another chance is here. It's like triumph, being a conqueror, and another chance. It could be, you know, heightened success. It could be to hold people accountable. I'm getting that, right? It could be like once people only listen to those who are considered powerful, right? Like you gotta have some sort of stature, some sort of status. And it's like being able to, that's why I was getting like pull the numbers together. Like how do we show from a number standpoint that we need some sense of protection? Another person who used to talk about this shit heavy with spiritual sag, right? They can permanently, yeah, but it's like you got to be able to find it. I'm so involved and engaged in putting out the work, and it's so big. Like there's no way to fix the same way like they can do copyright infringement on songs. They'll flag you. Why? Because the AI picks up that this song belongs to a certain creator, right? And you don't have the ability to use that audio. Why is that not like something that's like blanket, right? Why it cannot say, nope, Lati pretty much said the same thing. There's not enough differential to make it original. So therefore you gotta take down this video. It's too much. Yeah. Oh, well, definitely. When you go live, you're going to go live because your energy is already up. Yeah, you are timeless and you are limitless. Like, your potential is just all the way out there, beloved. When I saw you, I was like, oh, she's so inspiring. I love her energy. It's like, you know, very different, very weird. You got your own quirk and your own niche. And I think that is inspiring. Yeah. And I'm getting you are being held in high honor. right? If you out here doing the right thing and you are really putting forth your messages from what the spirit tells you, the honor and the respect is going to follow you, right? And I'm getting that you will be triumphant in the end, and you will conquer something, and it's given another chance. So this definitely could be. It's given again that general principle, right? Like, why the fuck do people feel like they need to steal, copy, impersonate? It's given like so low vibrational. Like, again, that's the tears in the wheat energy. Like, you gotta impersonate the wheat. You can look like it, but your fruit is not gonna be the fucking same. It's not. Triumph and conquer. And then it's like another chance. It's giving like grace and forgiveness, and it's even giving restoration. It's like, even however big you're supposed to be is going to happen. And then I'm getting something else after that. And I don't know what this other chance is. For somebody, it could be a secondary thing. It could be, higher heights and continued growth. Because there's something here. And with this ambrosia, it's like, you're not somebody that everybody is gonna gravitate to, but it's enough people to love it where you're definitely going to be sustained. It's like sustainable. Yeah, and whoever is doing this shit, they're gonna get their fucking karma. They're gonna get it. And that's the same thing that we felt when we read that energy and we sent it to Miss Heaven as Saving Grace 999 Tarot. Whoever is stealing messages that come from the spirit, like, again, you see true evidence that those messages are spiritually guided, is not no bullshit, and they take those words and they twist it for their own gain, greed, it's giving profit, they're gonna get karma. Absolutely. I'm getting your energy is unmatched. There's something about your frequency being tapped into other dimensions, other realms, like spirits coming to give you the message. And you will, yeah. Listen to your heart, beloved. Oh, wow. Listen to your heart. I don't know. It's something about another chance. Listen to your heart. Mm. I hope somebody don't get to the point where they end up shutting their shit down, and kind of go back at it. You know what I mean? Getting discouraged. Because I'm getting the fact that you're the truth. Like, victory, triumph, and being a conqueror is here. So, I don't know what that's about. Look, see, this is your alignment to your purpose. And don't let nobody discourage you or make you walk away from it. See, full alignment. Align to your purpose. Chakras are in alignment. It's definitely giving honor. It's giving limitless potential. Look, divine love is coming through. I'm getting serenity. You have unmeasurable power. Might need to eat a little bit better. But I'm definitely getting messages directly from the spirit. I see buffalo, right? If you need help bearing the weight, I'm getting you have help. And somebody could also have some indigenous background, but it's giving me like Buffalo Warrior. I'm hearing Bob Marley. Buffalo Soldier. Yeah, so you definitely out here in these spiritual streets giving messages that's related to spiritual battles or helping people really understand that this is all spiritual. 660K. I don't know, I missed part of it. Look. Oh wow. Buffalo Soldier. Yeah, everything is working for your great. See, and the Most High God is smiling on you. So it's like whatever you are destined to do, you're gonna do it. It's gonna be big. It ain't shit that they could do about it. Rainbows. You talking about but rainbows appear after rain. Mist. It's always gonna be something in the mix, right? And again, you're original. There's no one else like you. Nobody. So yeah. God has smiled on me. It's been good to me. Yes, I say it's because the Most High God is not a man. It shall not lie. So with that truth, God, it has smiled on you. It has given you a connection that's unlike anybody else's. Right? This, yeah. I'm feeling ancestors. Shit. Y'all, them ancestor cards is like all the way behind a whole nother wall of cards. Why is this real? Why is anything real, beloved? What is reality? You know? If we all come from the spirit, then why would you not believe that spiritual works are real, beloved? That's my thought. Hand of fire. Look, somebody's hand is on fire. It's giving me the energy that comes from your hands. It's giving me light worker. Right? Stoke your inner flame. 18 breaks down to 9. That's definitely the year of releasing. Right? It's giving me that this shit ain't doing nothing but activating somebody. It's giving you more fuel, more fire to play with. Yeah. Look, a phenomenon. Something like a phenomenon. Something like a phenomenon. That's what I heard. That's what I heard, right? 29 breaking down to 11. I'm getting you spiritually guided. Shit is lining up. Expect the extraordinary. Absolutely. Expect the extraordinary. This ain't no orb shit where it looks like a fucking strobe light going on in the background and you see little lights just kind of like they at the party. No, you will fucking see some shit be like, okay, that's not the ordinary. Because it's not. It's a phenomenon. Something like a phenomenon. Yeah, it's giving me very richy energy. It's giving me if you was born in a whole nother time, but you could have a past lifetime back in that time and being burned at the stake. But it's giving me that you in the right day, right, for your spiritual gifts and your spiritual power to be on full display. That's what I'm getting. Spiritual gifts and spiritual power on full display. Yeah, shit, it's definitely that. You can come from a lineage of those that went through that persecution back in the day. I'm just saying. Look, reborn to do some shit. I'm just saying. Riding between realms. Again, you have access to other dimensions. Right? Ride between the realms. Right between the realms. 1 and 7 breaking down to 8. Yeah, 9, 8. It's something, the 10 is missing. Because I got 11, and then it would be 10, 9, 8. It's giving countdown energy, but something is not there. Where's the ending? 10. I'm seeing 10 of swords. And we did see rainbows, which equates to the 10 of cups. Look, harvest. And look, ain't that the fucking 10? Why we... Spirit, thank you to the Most High God. Look, I'm telling y'all. We was just saying the 10 is missing. There it is, right there. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. That's stealing. 6. I'm giving 6 of swords, right? From chaos to peace. I'm getting 6 of coins. Return my shit. Return energy. 9 is giving karma, the year of releasing. There's the 10, absolutely. See, again, will you be sitting at in these places where they just have cards all laid out and they just say some shit? They could have stole that whole fucking message from somebody else, laid the audio over top of it. Shit don't even fucking match. Like if you watch Tarot and you have a general understanding of the cards and their spiritual meaning, the principles behind them, you should be able to pick up if a person, be like, oh, your twin is coming back. And they show, I don't know, the devil card, you'd be like, that don't make sense. Like, that don't even match. But they be expecting that the audience is not paying attention. They're listening. It's like giving us some sort of audio spectacle to pull in audience for the sake of profits. And you lose the whole um, genuine authenticity, the meaning behind channeled messaging and spiritual messages. It turns it into the Miss Cleo shit. It turns it into that fuck fakery, and then people have no belief. Which is why I love when the Most High God come through and it displays it in such a way where not only do they channel the message, so we say it first and foremost, and then they pull a card to show you evidence of what they just said. And if you pay attention, it's all kinds of wonders that happen, whether they are predicting something, and it's just like there's no way that that could not be real, right? It lets you know that it's real. So that not only that you could see, that you could hear, that you could see, and that you could believe it, you could take it into your heart, beloved. Hey, Miss Hillary. Look, 31. Spiral. Time for rest and repose. So definitely, the snake does give me wisdom, right? It gives me shedding skin. It's giving growth. It's giving change. It's giving, it doesn't always have to be the things of the low, so it could go either way, because sometimes the snake gets a bad rap, right? But it's not like in Chinese theology, or how, they're the way that they do things, or their calendar, their zodiac. Like, I was born a year of the snake. And at first I used to be like, why I gotta be year of the snake? But it's because I didn't understand how other cultures view the snake. They view it as a very wise entity, right? It didn't lie in the garden, if you want to think about it. The snake actually told them the truth, right? Like, if you eat of this fruit, your eyes will be open, and they were. It didn't lie, right? It did tell them the truth. And what they were told as truth, like, if you eat this, then you will surely die. It could be a different mindset or the way that they said it, but it made it sound like it was physical. But they didn't physically die, right? So that wasn't true. But what they did have their eyes open, right? And it's always a thing for me where, like, why would the tree be there? Knowledge, and you can't eat it. It's something with that. And it's like, okay, if truth is the principal thing, wisdom is the principal thing. If we are to seek diligently, if we are to understand and to know thyself, right, to master self, to know the Most High God intimately, why would you tell me I can't eat knowledge? I can't know. There is something, I think that there's a manipulation somewhere that's telling you that you're not supposed to know something, to limit your purview, that life only shows up in a certain type of way when it's so much more around you. Just think if they had to stay in a garden only, and they never had any awareness of what was outside this one particular space. Their worldview would be very limited to just that space, when it's so much more. That's how I be feeling about us on Gaia, on Earth, right? To think about, oh, like, life only shows up the way that it shows up on Earth. That's bullshit. It's so much outside in this universe and creation itself to say that life can exist in so many different ways. Like, it's unmeasurable. It's unfathomable. It could show up in ways that we don't even have the ability to sense, because we're locked in this vessel that only has so many senses. We can only see a portion of the light spectrum. Look, disenchant. You are protected. And I'm getting that wisdom protects you. Again, it was giving me, where's that card? You are the truth. Here it is. See, wisdom protects you. It's truth. Truth protects you. Truth always works for you. Knowledge, understanding, wisdom being a principal thing, it is the thing. And to have knowledge of self, self-awareness, self-mastery, that's how we become this magician. That's how we move away from chaos and conflict. That is how we come into triumph. We already know that we are a conqueror. We come into alignment. We experience divine love because you experience yourself. You are it. You are divine light on voluntary escape. You came here voluntarily to experience. It's like a voluntary experience. I came to experience self in the 3D, to experience separation, to experience other entities or separate pixels that mirror back to me. The tares in the wheat. The tares mirror the wheat. It shows a reflection. They not like us because they don't bear the same fruit. But at the end of the day, they are a mirror onto you. How do you manage what you see in the mirror? What is the reflection? What does it tell you about you? What does it tell you about your connection? What it is that you're supposed to be doing? And do you know at the end of the day, no matter what they do, no matter how they grow, at the end of the day, they do not bear the same fruit as you. They just don't. You are triumphant and you are a conqueror. At the end of the day, they do not bear the same fruit as you. You are unmeasurable and you have unmeasurable power. You talking about every fruit, you plant one seed, you grow that garden from them seeds. That seed yields a tree that bears fruit that yields unmeasurable seeds. They not like you. And they can't stop what it is you were sent to do. They just can't. Yeah, lost. They are lost, right? But it's given that somebody could be here to call in the lost, right? I feel like that, about us, to speak to the weak, to speak to people who are, you know, going through their journey and they may need support, spiritual edification. This is why they spiritual conversations. And it's all about your health and your healing, your growth and your ascension. Because that's what the chaos and conflict is for. For we grow because of adversity. We grow because of challenges. We change because of challenges. But those who are causing it, they're going to get their karma, beloved. Please believe it. Balancing always occurs. Balancing always occurs. And karma don't fucking miss. 11, 10, 9, 8. In this 8 is this 8 disenchantment. You are protected. You ride between realms. You have honor and respect throughout dimensions. You are protected. And it's giving, look, shit, it's, look. We have somebody that's witchy here, somebody that's witchy here, and it's 3 witches. Look, it's one right here that's lost. And look at this, it's 3. So this could be, I'm getting community. It's giving community. And even in this community of those who supposed to be witches and really have that energy, it's given only somebody that truly has some sort of wisdom. You see how like this branch, how the snake is wrapped around it, but it's giving like these little red leaves. For some reason, it's giving me like that fire coming off your fingertips. It could definitely be something coming through in your lineage, right? You are definitely it's why do I feel wrapped around it? Almost encircling it, because we see circle of life, right? But it's like you were, I'm getting words like stabilized, grounded, rooted, attached to, like wrapped around. I'm also seeing for some reason DNA. So it's definitely giving me your family tree, your family lineage that these spirits come through. Like you are a light worker. And for somebody, you could really work with the fire element, or you could just have a fiery type of spirit. Yellow is definitely solar plexus chakra. That's fire energy. It's giving me sun power. It's giving Leo. It's giving, yeah. I did hear cosmic, so okay. right? Encirclement. And it's giving me, again, what does it say? I think the circle of life is down here. Here it is. The circle of life. You're connected to something. And it could be like just understanding your connection to all things. Shit, your lineage could go all the way the fuck back. Right? It could go all the way back. And we was picking up garden energy. Right? It could go all the way back. That may be something that you discover, right? As you are going on this journey with this lantern, is giving hermit energy. It's giving you carry a light. It's giving, I don't know if they actually gonna pull this card, but it's a card in here that we kept simply because of what this card here represents. Make sure we got all of them. It's, you see how this beloved is carrying his light in with this red hair. It's a card in here that's not a part of the tarot deck, but we kept it because we are an intuitive reader. And the way that it represents itself, it feels like that. Look, death and transformation is here. Shit is gonna change. Shit is gonna end. Karma. And it's giving harvest ritual. Somebody could be actually doing some fucked up shit though. Because it's picking up, it's giving me death magic, right? It's giving like somebody trying to create endings for you. Message for them, or you're going to get some sort of news. The news can even reach your spirit team, and they may even come in to try to help you or give you some sort of wisdom, give you a clue, right? It's definitely something that you don't see, but you may not see it, but you may feel it. It's giving spiritual and intuitive messages, right? And a lot of them, right? A lot of them, right? Something is coming in, but it's giving me messages, right? See, something from the spirit realm. It's giving other dimension. It's giving spirit. And they may be talking to you about a lot of things, right? A lot of different messages. Spiritual messages, because the cups is giving me spiritual. Something, look, this, that flipped. Community. And it's giving me a fucking community of witches. Look. Ace of, Page of Cups. An intuitive. Very intuitive. A psychic. And somebody gonna get fucking judgment. Why? Because they out here doing shit for fucking profits. That's the King of Pentacles. They out here doing shit for profit. They gonna get karma. And we see a partnership, a connection with a person, and somebody is anxious. Like, it's stressing them out. It could be you and an entity, because we talked about like partnerships with these platforms, right? Look, sun, solar, that's what flew on the floor. Yellow, wear it, right? And it's giving an enlightened child, right? A highly activated solar plexus. Enlightenment. It's something about you, your spirit. It's giving very jovial. It's giving playful energy. Yeah, look. It's giving messages. Something that you are focusing on. It could just be that seed. Like we said, that unmeasurable power. You take this one fucking seed and you plant it. What does it grow into? It grow into a grove. The Ten of Pentacles. And if somebody is trying to steal your shit, steal your sunshine, or profit off of your fucking light, they're gonna face this judgment. That's what Spirit said. Look, they're gonna face this judgment. They gonna get tied up some sort of way. Even if it's spiritual jail, look, giving shit back, like a return of your energy. You put this energy out, this focus, it's going to return onto you. Victory, triumph, conquering. Yeah, look, star powers. I gotta cover up her business. Y'all don't act like you didn't see it, right? And it's like shining your light in a dark place. You may go on this journey feeling lost on your spiritual pathway and trying to figure out what you're supposed to do, or feel like you've lost something. Choose joy as your compass, right? Healing. Transmuting the energy, shining bright even in dark places. Because wherever she's going, it's dark. It's dark in there. So isn't that where stars shine the brightest? Like where it's darkest? Is that easy? Fuck no, it's not easy. It wasn't designed to be easy. Why would the Most High God make it easy? Why would it send a buffalo soldier to go do some easy shit? Not gonna happen. So yeah, expect to go through it. Expect people to steal your shit. Expect people to impersonate you. Expect people to betray you, to wrong you. But if they do, huh? If they do, trust, it's gonna be balanced. Karma, judgment, and worried the fuck, right? They can have all this motherfucking money and profits for whatever it is that they doing, stealing and robbing and profiting off of other people's light and enlightenment, but they gonna be caught up in their head, worried. They're not gonna enjoy none of it. None of it. Constant worry about being caught, about being fucking discovered. It ain't no peace in that. Plans. I'm getting another chance to do something. I don't know what this thing is, but the Spirit is bringing in a victory and another chance at something. That's the plan. I told you the Spirit is doing it, moving you to somewhere to do something. And look, we getting the Queen of Wands. I'm talking about Queen and the fucking King. Look at that, back up together, the Queen and the King of Wands. Both leaders, both spiritually tapped in. Shit, they could be one of these. No, they ain't one of them. Look, we see heartache and grief. I told you, grief. Don't shit good come from nobody stealing for profit. It don't. I wouldn't give a shit what they look like on the outside. That they everything look great and all of this. No, they're gonna be constantly worried and stressed and caught up in their head. Worried, somebody gonna find out. Somebody gonna discover it. Right? They cannot lie to themselves, beloved. They can't. It's all you don't have no peace when you take it from another person. Cause that shit could always come back. Home. You don't have no peace, you don't have no stability. But I am getting something very, very fucking good and positive down here. 4 Wands, something to celebrate. 1111, kindred spirits. Could be them 2 buffalo soldiers because we saw 2 warrior spirits come out yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I want to say it was yesterday, but I'm not for sure. Anything else in here? Can I look for that card? Yes. Look, I told you shit gonna be made right. I can't make it up. Shit gonna be made right. Justice. Judgment, justice, karma, beloved. Held up and delayed. Whoever the fuck they thought they was so damn smart that they could steal from you, Ashe. Now I gotta find the card because Spirit didn't bring it, but that's what made me pick up this deck. Hermit, Moon, 6 of Pentacles. Here she go. Here she go. Thank you. And it ended up with being a 4 of Swords, so it's giving like rest. Like rest your weary heart. And we did see one that says rest and repose. Yeah, here, time for rest and repose. 4 of Swords is here. And it happens to break down to 4, right? It's like rest. And it could be resting. You could be, again, coming into a relationship. It's the King and Queen of Wands down here. It's a love offer, right? And I'm getting boss energy, Emperor. So you see how she's there with her little light lost and going in with her red hair. That's what I was getting. That's why I kept this card. See, to me, the candle is the same as her lantern. And it's giving light worker. That's what I always felt about her. What we see in the symbology of tarot derives in large, not long, derives in large measure from our own intuition, and once revealed, reflects back upon each of us to further enrich our lives. She always gave me somebody that was spiritually connected, right? It's a lot of water here. And depending on how she's reflecting, I can almost see swords, right? This down here gives me orbs, spirits around her. right? And she's somebody different. She always gave me like redhead stepchild type of energy, right? The orbs that are around her, seeing that she's never alone. She's always spiritually surrounded. She's always protected, right? And it's given something with the water, like out of your emotion and intuition arises all of these messages, this connection. And again, spiritual connection, heavy spiritual connection. So even though it seems like she's going on this journey by herself, she's not. And she may not even really be lost. She may be exactly where she's supposed to be. 22 breaks down to 4, right? 4 is given that 4 of Wands, swords we just put down here. Like, you could rest assured that no matter where you go, your spirit guides are with you. They will continue to speak to you. They will grow you so that you can do whatever you came to do, because it's another chance for somebody to do something. So this other chance could be that you will see triumph and victory, or like it's another chance to conquer and have triumph over something. It could be past life energy, right? It was giving me like that sentiment before, like maybe in the past you weren't able to accomplish something, you weren't able to finish something. Shit, you could have been burnt at the stake. You know what I mean? Like, if you got that witchy energy and it runs down your lineage, and that shit could go all the way the fuck back to back to back to back to back to back. It's like that. And you're here now. And maybe in this day and age, it's the perfect time for you to be here, to come on this escape. It's giving me divine alignment. I'm getting divine love. And I'm getting alignment to your purpose. Everything is going to work out. It's giving limitless potentiality and ability. It's like you being in this plane at this time gives you access to technology. It gives you access to like spread messages or have your gift be out. It may even give other people the space to really understand it, because cultural differences are kind of shrinking, right? Again, that's why I said they told me to talk about like how I viewed the snake and why I saw it differently, and how I could, theorize that and look at, certain pieces and really dig into it and investigate. Why did they present it that way? And is it consistent? What is the web that we're caught up in? And I don't want to be fucking sitting bait for nobody. Have me ensnared in some fucking trap. No, how do you free yourself? I'm here in Vogue. Free your mind and the rest will follow. I am hearing the part, be colorblind. Don't be so fucking shallow. That shit. We all made in a likeness and an image. Like, we all shades of wheat. And if you don't believe me, Google that shit. Look up shades of wheat and see, don't you see every shade represented, beloved? Yeah, midnight brew. Somebody doing some shit, but it's also giving the alchemy of you. Solar plexus, alchemist. Alchemist, this. You want this? This? No. We're going to get activated, and then that's going to be it. 5303. Thank you guys so much for tapping in for this lunchtime reading. Definitely inspired by the homie Cosmic Messenger, right? Remembrance. Coming into remember 8, 9, 10, 11. That's that 11. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything we have gone through as a soul in the body. Everything you've gone through as a soul in the body. That could be past life energy. It could be what your true purpose is, like why you keep coming back. Light on voluntary experiment, escape, right? It's something that you're supposed to experience, right? It is a divine experience, but it's a divine experience with purpose. And you are in alignment to your purpose. So you're going to come across a lot of adversaries. I'm getting your nemesis. And I'm getting the spirit of your nemesis can also, not only can they shape shift, but they attach themselves to others. So you're going to deal with a lot of shit. They're definitely not going to make it easy. Why? Because you're a buffalo soldier. But I'm getting prosperity. Yeah, 9. Shit is going to be ending, right? Releasing. What belongs on to you? I'm getting call it, claim it, receive it, and speak it like it be. It's not coming, it be. Emergence. What's coming? Emergence. And again, childlike energy, right? It's something with your spirit. We were getting jovial, almost feels innocent, right? Very lighthearted. The frequency of emergence, something is an emergency. I'm feeling emergency, but it says frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. What is the beauty that will unfold from that place? This, this. Synergy. That's a 5. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of the not so obvious. Spirit. Other dimensions. Limitless potential. It's like even things that hide in plain sight. It's not really obvious, right? It's like it's giving things that are hidden. And it says things never seen before. Never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar. What was the unfamiliar that we talked about in this testimonial spiritual conversation is my understanding of the snake and what it represents, right? That was just something that we explored and we got a different understanding when we looked at something that was unfamiliar, like to just get a deeper understanding of it. It says so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. And the thing about it that's crazy is we posted a small video, and the name of it is um, experience the experiment, right? So love, light on voluntary experience. It's a voluntary experiment. You voluntarily came to experience this experiment. Like you can kind of go with that. And it gave me like we literally just made rice, like vegan bacon with rice paper. But we've been working on the recipe for it. We saw it, got some inspiration. Ooh, we can do that. I'm feeling it. Hit me in the spirit. I like bacon, but I don't eat pork, and we don't eat very much meat. So let's try it. And we kept tweaking it and tweaking it until now we're getting to a place where we feel like that recipe is pretty much there. It's like fine tuning it, right? But we can be encouraged by other things, but just give credit and honor to it, to where it comes from. It was good, Miss Hillary. And if you are not a person that has had real bacon in years, like really, like bacon, the faking bacon was good. I want a look, a BLT, okay? That's and another thing that we thought about. We got some bacon bits. We gonna put them boys in a grinder and grind them all the way down to seasoning and use that. So we still working on a recipe and we still fine tuning it. Consciousness. It's something about your consciousness. I'm getting awakening to different levels of consciousness. You see all those little bubbles? It's giving me homegirl, right? Like all those different levels of consciousness is there. And the orbs and bringing that information in, all that spiritual information, all those messages coming up out. It's giving me like the waters of noon, like the primal abyss, like all of this energy coming up, and somebody has the ability to tap into it. That made my whole head tingle. Somebody has the ability to tap into it. You could be in page energy, page of cups, page of pentacles, but that just means you have more growing to do. And that could be why she's going on that journey, right? That inner journey within self to find the pieces that may seem like is lost or that they need to come together. But I'm getting, for the most part, you are in alignment to your purpose and your chakras are firing. I'm getting all cylinders firing. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention. That's that page of pentacles, to focus your attention on the multi-dimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. Multi-dimensional. Multi-dimensional. Hey, Jean, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. This is about multi-dimensional shit. And we have infinite dimensions. Shit, where we go up to, we can only computer generate a 10-dimensional model. We have no way to quantify infinite dimensions. Do you know how much intelligence that is? The level of understanding, what type of vessel would you have to be in to be able to even sense or make sense of the concepts of infinite dimensions? I'll say that again. What type of vessel do you need to be in to make sense of the concepts of infinite dimensions? Shit's mind blowing. Shit is mind blowing. But what it does to me is it humbles me. It humbles me. It tells me that a wise man knows that it knows nothing at all. If you are wise, like the snake, you know that what you see around here is barely a tip of the iceberg. You can't even see what you can't see. Like this vessel picks up light. Like these eyeballs right here, they read light. Light frequency. You put together the reality in your mind. These shits don't see a fuck shit thing, nothing. They read light. If you can go Google it. Go talk to your eye doctor, your ophthalmologist, optometrist, and ask them how do your eyeballs work. Yeah. So if you don't even have the physical capability to sense it, you can only see what's within the visible light spectrum. It's so much shit out there that you can't even sense. You don't even know it's there until you go back to the spirit. So again, what kind of vessel would you have to be in? Would you have to be in your original form, in your spirit body? Yeah, alchemist. Somebody's a supreme fucking alchemist. Solar plexus. Everything working out for your great all the time is because you know how to change that shit. You can go into the darkness, you can transmute that energy, and you can create light. That's how your star shines bright. It's always transmuting energy, changing it into visible light. Yeah, cosmic flower. Infinite dimensions, infinite possibilities. Root chakra, know that. Like, be secure in it, grounded in it. There's nowhere that you could ever go. You are everywhere all the time, beloved. And it's like to be here in this dimension and experience self in other selves, the mirroring reflections, so that you can grow, so that you can excel, right? That's another good E, so that you can excel, right? Even eliminate. I just got the word eliminate because you got another chance to do something, right? See, alchemy that just came out, what was already out here? The alchemy of you. That's 2 and 5, which is a 7. That's 8. I'm getting a lot of synergy. I'm getting synchronistic. I'm getting things counting down, almost in like 8, 7. Yeah. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability, and we said once you know yourself and know thyself fully, you turn into the magician. We already said that you move away from chaos towards peace. You can move even, you know, shit, for somebody, you could help move a whole fucking dimension from chaos towards peace, helping tip the frequency. Your frequency being unmatched and with this unmeasurable power that's already baked within that goes all the way the fuck back, and you can, and I'm hearing to the source. So somebody may be able to channel pure source energy or enough of it that your frequency is so out of this world, you have the ability to change frequency in a particular plane, whatever plane that you're in. You channel this divine light. Like, it's giving me a little bit because it can't nobody channel all of that energy. You just can't. Your vessel cannot sustain it. But you can tap all the way back. Remember that you are connected to the divine source and channel and pulling in that energy. And you got another chance to do something. Again, it could be changing the frequency. We're going to get cosmic flowering, and that's it. Thank you guys so much. The frequency of the cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home. Where is home? The source, the beginning. The beginning. It says, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. Magnificence, magician, is what you create. It's your frequency. It is your authenticity. It is your originality. And there's nothing that nobody can ever do anything about that. 1 and 8 is a 9. Right? It's given that. It's given that it's time for you to be here. Like, this is your time. And it's given that the world, this dimension, this 3D here on Gaia, needs whatever it is that you are brewing up. It needs you to alchemize. It needs you to remain lighthearted and joyful. To bring in a not so obvious, never seen before something that's going to help people relate, love, think. All of that shit could be different, changing the frequency into a new reality, beloved. It's giving anxiety. It's giving heavy heart. I'm hearing palpitations, right? This page, Pentacles sowing these seeds, and it's like page, intuitive messages, and I'm getting judgment. It's something about raising people up, raising self up, raising up others, bringing to justice, like a balancing of the scale. It's giving new seeds planted, or having a seed, or something. It could be something to give, right? To offer, right? Because they're offering something, right? It's 2 here. They have 1, so they're in control of something, or something is being given down onto them. This one has 3. So you may have this page, and you need to figure out who to give to, like who to offer what to. I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm trying to get the glare from the light, right? But that's what it's given. What you have been given, you're supposed to give. Ding. What you have been given, you're supposed to give. And it's given, people will come. Oh, good. I'm glad you can see it, Jean. It's like people will come and you will distribute it. And it's given triumph. Right over top of triumph. You will do this successfully. And I'm getting, you're here right now could be the other chance. Right? This time for you could be the other chance. It's another chance for you to do it. The other chance, yes. Thank you. That's it. Thank you, guys. Stay encouraged. Stay encouraged, beloved. You know, this shit is rampant. That's what Spirit said. This shit is rampant. Not only is it rampant, but I'm getting shit ramping up. Right? Not only because it is ramping up, or has been ramped up, turned all the way the fuck up, it's gonna have to come back down. It's like the wave, it's the frequency. What goes up has to come back down, right? So shit is gonna change. The eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and its ears are attentive to their prayers. So continue to pray, right? Right? And know that you've been here. You come here to slay. I hear Buffalo Soldier, right? Because if the Most High God is for us, then who can be against us? Who? Anything else in here? Spirit say no. The Most High God is for you. Who can be against you? The Most High God to take all that shit that they think that they doing, stealing, robbing, lying, cheating, and turn it for your good. It will turn it against them. Well, they can't even fucking sleep. Like, they heart so fucking toe up. I'm getting them 3 of swords. I'm talking about 8 of swords wrapped up in the shit. 9 of swords. I'm talking about anxiety, stress, haunted, up at night, worrying. I'm hearing afflicted, right? The worry is so heavy of being found out, of being discovered, that if they make any profits, they ain't gonna be able to enjoy it. They ain't gonna be able to enjoy it. And if they even feel like they think that they gonna be cool with it and get away with it, because some people is just fucking heartless, right? They fucking heartless and they don't give a shit, right? I'm giving that the Most High God will give their ass something to fear, beloved. Oh, it's gonna come back. Because again, when the Most High God got your back, shit, look, insecurity. Right? They will always feel insecure because they know how they got it. There is no feeling of safety. Root chakra says you're secure. These people will always be insecure. Look, challenged with happiness. How can you enjoy it when you know how you got it? It's ill-gotten gains. You will always be operating from a place of fear. Anything else in here? Always be operating from a place of fear. Spirit said in order to relieve this challenge of not being able to truly experience happiness is to listen to what they're saying and to do it how they tell you to do it. Like if you get it how I tell you to get it, how to do it, you will be able to enjoy it. But they didn't. Yeah. And so therefore, look, disconnected is in reverse. See, back to fear. See, they can't clear a feeling of being disconnected, and so they are insecure, and they are afraid, and they are challenged with that happiness. They can't experience it. It's ill-gotten gains. They will not have any comfort with it. They won't. That's their karma. And so the Most High God, either they choose to return it, to cease and desist, repent, repay their recompense, come back into alignment and ask for restoration, or they will live with this energy because that's what they created, and it won't do nothing but continue to get heavier and heavier and heavier until it's so heavy, like them and their bullshit being haunted by what they did in the darkness, to they are eventually overcome by it. But you will be restored because we see triumph and conquering, and you have another chance to fulfill your purpose. That's it. Thank you guys so much. 1111 up here as we can see it. Could be different on your side. I appreciate each and every one of you that taps into this live. Y'all know what it is. It's your girl Y.Tube here at Tears and We Tarot Show. We read differently, right? We come to message the way the Most High God tell us to. And we pray that they bring in and magnetize everybody that needs to hear this message, everybody that's on our frequency. You know, we have our lot that's been assigned to us, and they will find us. They are coming in, right? And I'm feeling the word eventually, but I don't even claim eventually. I say that it is now. It's now. And know that I love each and every one of you. I do. I love you just like I love me, because that is my capacity. I love you because you are here and you are growing and you are expanding with me, right? And we do this work together. We one universe at a time to change this dimension, to tip it towards a higher frequency. And I'm getting that Gaia expects it. She needs it. It's calling out for us to do it. And this is the perfect time. No time greater than now. Right? I love the Alpha and Omega that called us, that sent us to be, all of us, the infinite intelligence breathing, because that wisdom is baked within and it lives, beloved. It's giving me the power of the tongue and the integrity of your actions. What does your heart do? And when you know you have done wrong by others, you have a choice to balance it out and make it right, or you're going to let karma come in and do it. Which one would you choose? I choose to surrender, to come into obedience, to follow instruction. Because if we do it the way the Most High God told us to do it, it ain't shit nobody else can do about it, beloved. To the next now. I love you so much. Ashe.